The fall of man or the fall of good anime? Welcome everybody to the Slapdash Saboteurs. I'm Eric.
Get out.
No,
I'm Scott,
Get
I
out right
guess.
now.
it took me
That
a
was the
solid 20
worst
seconds to
intro
think of that. It
ever.
took me 20 seconds to think of it, and you will
You
like.
should have thought about it more. That was the worst.
You gotta write these scripted.
That was the worst.
Come on, we scripted the rest of the episode. Why didn't you script the intro?
Oh yeah, we scripted the rest of this totally.
The
All right.
worst.
Well, either way, hello, it's Slapdash Saboteurs. And,
Hello.
Welcome
hello,
to the Prime
yay.
podcast.
And yeah, we're gonna be talking about the fall anime list, and it's it's just a little late, only like probably like a third.
October 4th, whatever.
Yeah, it's
Not all
fine.
out yet.
Yeah, some of the
only
important
third
ones. We'll get to that. It's fine. Anyway,
So I guess let's start right away with the first one on this list. That thing.
Aikatsu 3 Sunrise, the third
Yeah.
season of Aikatsu.
Did
Did you guys watch the first two at all?
Oh, definitely, man. That's my favorite show.
Oh well. Talk to us about the plot.
All right, so there's this one girl named Sally, and she's a girl, and she's got a friend Jane, and Janie Lynn, and Lynn Jane, and they're all four of them are friends, and they go to school and they dance around and say stupid stuff and are stupid.
So pretty standard Sunrise anime, you'd say?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
All
Go
right.
right up there with the works of Cowboy Bebop and Code Geass.
Oh, I don't know if those ones are on the same level as this. This is a little higher than that.
This is just a new level of quality.
The average score is 32, and that's probably out of a scale of 32.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is how they scale things.
Yeah, it's rated G for great.
Yep.
Yep. It has a questioned amount of episodes.
It even has a hashtag.
Mystery.
Hashtag Aikatsu.
Wow.
Well,
Because not everything can have its own hashtag.
everything with a hashtag is immediately amazing.
Shout out to
Bandai
hashtags.
Visual.
Hashtag Podtaku.
They usually do good stuff, as far as I remember.
Do they?
What's that?
Bandai.
I mean, they license stuff and release it.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, on to something that's actually.
What are you talking about, man? We have to keep going about the plot. It's so good.
Okay, I
This is
think
the best show on the
no.
list.
Okay, vote. Moving on. Yes.
Moving on.
Okay.
I put in half a vote.
Akatsuki no Yona or whatever.
Yes.
I can speak Japanese.
A Studio Pierrot.
Yeah, Studio Pierrot.
Yep.
Shout out to Hercule Poirot.
Oh, that's different spelling, but close enough.
But it has no English hashtag. So
Well,
much
I mean,
there.
why even bother?
Well, actually, having watched the PV for this one,
Oh my god. Scott.
I like
God.
the looks of it. I'll give it a try because it starts out looking like some shoujo comfort food, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? But then it got into some stuff. Reminded me of Guardian the Sacred Spirit, and I like some Guardian the Sacred Spirit, so I'll give it a try.
I mean, I've never seen that, but
Well,
there appears to be swords, and I do like it when people get hurt and when the red water comes out.
What is
Yeah.
the basic plot, Scott?
It appears to be that there's some girl, and she's like a princess or son, probably Princess Peach, and her the king, her father, gets like murdered,
that's
stabby
hilarious.
stab.
Is
By
she
one of her
her
like
lovers?
I don't know, it's like
Let's see.
no, she's like the daughter, and there's like the shoujo boyfriend like stabs
Oh,
the father.
it's the cousin Su Wan.
Oh, the shoujo guy kills
Oh.
him, and then the other shoujo guy protects her, and they run off together or something.
But
But
what
that's
if
some
they
cool action looking stuff.
what-
Maybe
what-
it'll be good.
Okay.
what happens if they get Katawad, guys? What happens if they get Katawad Shoujo?
I don't know what you could be implying here.
We have
You
never
think I know?
played that game.
You think
What
I
do you-
know what I'm implying here?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even know what to think of this. This is probably one of the things that I would watch when I have nothing to watch, but that's just because I know nothing about it and it looks decent.
That is, I would say that is fair.
All right. I mean, there's a solid 0 out of question mark episodes out right now.
It's
that's
an
always-
89 out of 0.2, and that obviously must be out of 1,000. So
Oh, yeah.
I gotta
I
say,
mean, if you compare it to
Aikatsu
Akatsu, that's obvious. It's a
must just
solid
be better.
nothing.
Mm.
Like
I'm
so
not
far,
sure we can
Akatsu's
keep
top of the
comparing
list.
everything, or we're gonna be disappointed.
I think that we can compare everything to Akatsu because that's gonna be the top.
Yeah, but we're gonna be
Okay.
disappointed if we do that.
we gotta hold everything to the same standard as we hold
It's
Aikatsu.
like I don't hold, like you wouldn't hold Battle Royale to the same standards as Danganronpa because it just doesn't stand up.
Or
It
you,
wouldn't be
would,
fair.
or you would. I mean, you wouldn't hold like Battle Royale up to the standards of Hunger Games because you just
You know-
can't.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
Classic-
fair because
You
Battle
can't
Royale is
compete with
just
a
a
classic
clone.
American culture.
Yeah.
I think what we need to do is we need to compare everything to the greatest anime ever, which is obviously, as everyone knows, Boku no Pico.
Oh,
Fun
yeah,
fact, found this out today. Boku no Pico, people who worked on that also worked on such works as Full Metal Alchemist
Oh yeah.
and Several other works that I forget the name of, which I am totally not quickly pulling up.
You heard it here first, folks. Fullmetal Alchemist is for gay people.
Exactly.
Fullmetal Alchemist, The
Okay,
Future
terrible.
Diary, Love Hina, some Gundam, some Baka Test,
And-
and the end of Evangelion.
Well, it looks like all of those things are no longer watchable if you have any pride.
Mm.
Oh well.
Well,
Mm.
anyways, next.
But the real question is,
Oh.
why are they burying Daddy?
The real question is, why aren't we moving on past that?
Amagi Brilliant Park. I can sort of pronounce that one. Kyoto Annie, yay!
Hey, let's see. The slapstick drama begins with Saya Kani, a high school boy who was invited on a date in an amusement park by a mysterious, beautiful transfer student named Izuso Sento. He is introduced to Ratifa, a real princess, not a fake princess, like chiffon.
Like all those other.
Like the
Like
one
all
that got
those-
killed in the last show.
Yeah, that's just they know. And the park's manager, and is asked to be the acting manager of this quote disappointing amusement park in the Tokyo suburbs unquote. Huh.
Okay. I mean, it's got harem in the generalist, so
It's got
Yep,
school.
yep. So it must be quality. Oh,
It's the
romance.
Kyoto Annie. The PV showed that it's gonna be some pandering to otaku. That's gonna
Wow,
be fun.
man, gee.
But it did have
Oh.
Bontakun in it, so it
Yes.
could be good.
When do romance / harems ever do that ever? When do they ever have fan service?
Yeah, when does Kyoto Annie ever stoop to
When does
pandering?
when does Kia? Yeah, when have they ever done anything like that? Anyway,
But guys, it has a hashtag.
okay.
Oh, okay. It
Episode's
could
one out
do
already, but
Well, I mean, episode 1 will be out by the time we release this video, because we'll be releasing this video around the release of the whole
Yep,
season,
yep,
since
yep.
we've recorded this pre
oh
that,
yeah,
you know.
oh yeah.
Hmm?
Still, I mean, the animation from what I've seen looks good. This is probably
It's
one of those.
Kyoto Annie.
It's gonna be another one of those things that when I haven't had my fill of your standard romances, I'll just watch this.
You'll move on to the
and,
bad
and be
romances.
satiated. I don't know. Slapsticks are interesting.
They're
Sometimes.
almost as good as Slapdash.
They're pretty. I don't know if we can say that. We're a solid 39.2 out of 39.3. I would put
So,
Slapsticks
We're not
at,
as
like,
good as Aikatsu, but we're close.
I mean, we're pretty close to
We're
Aikatsu.
close.
We'll
can
get there
dream.
one day. We'll get there one day.
One day.
They will. We will.
All right.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that one.
Okay, next one. That thing.
Cross
Ross
Ange?
Angie, Tenshi to Ryuu, no Rondo.
What?
Yeah.
What is this? What?
So, Sunrise, Sunrise, the mechs, they do that.
See,
It's
is
got
that
some
all they
pretty
do?
awful CGI. It's got this Code Geass seats where you get a nice good look at all the female buttocks that you want.
Ah, I see.
I see. So,
So
it's
why
public.
would their butts have oxen? Oxen. Wouldn't that be like uncomfortable? How do they pilot
well,
things?
The seats do look pretty uncomfortable, but
How do they, Scott?
for
How do they
some reason,
pilot things when
Sunrise
they're
likes
riding
them.
oxen? How do they pilot things when they're riding oxen?
I don't know. Probably with bad CGI. That's how.
Oh, probably.
I mean,
How does the art look?
it looks like bad CGI.
You know,
Oh,
All
Scott,
the girls
it's just
look pretty
stylized.
standard.
It's just
I love that
stylized.
guy.
I mean, some of it looked alright, but most of the mech part, I was like, no. And
Yeah.
all the characters seem to be girls designed to pander. I'm like, no.
I mean,
And like most anime.
Yeah. But sometimes you just hope, because some of the stuff coming up here, it looks like it'll be good, and then that doesn't.
so to be honest,
Not as good as Aikatsu.
mech animes, I think they're pretty hard to pull off well because it's mech fights.
But my main
oh
question-
god, they're either really good or really bad.
I mean,
Why
Sunrise
is
is the
that-
king of mechs, so whatever.
All right, it should be fine. But yeah, with things like Gurren Lagann, it's fine because the characters are really great. And with things like, I don't want to talk about the thing I was going to talk about. Actually, never mind.
Oh, okay. Just leave us.
Okay,
in.
well, fine. I guess everyone's in suspense. I'm just gonna. How about we all be quiet for 10 seconds to build the suspense for what I'm gonna say?
That seems like a horrible idea on a podcast.
It
Okay.
does.
Do you know how podcasts work?
So this looks like
fine.
mechs versus dragons.
Yeah, that is it.
What's holy floop? That's awesome. Oh, at least it would be awesome if they did it well. And I don't really trust them.
Honest, if you like mechs, I am sure this will probably be one of the best mechs.
But I'm like,
this
see,
season.
probably, but
Well, how many mechs are there?
Well, there's also Gundam.
like the mech thing though is what I was
It's a
going to say was
Gundam.
like in things like Code Geass, it's just whoever has the stronger mech wins, and I don't like that. It's got to be.
That's how mechs would actually work.
It is how they would actually work, but I like to think that piloting skill would
Well,
mean
that's
something.
why,
else.
like, shout out to Elno Zero, which is way better because it's all about thinking with the
Yeah.
mechs.
I'll check that out eventually. As with everything that Scott recommends, I'll watch it in a couple months and think it's amazing.
Sure.
So now we're about to get into the really quality releases.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
this one you can see has quality story.
It
true.
starts in academy, and that's just really original. When has a anime or manga ever been set in a prestigious academy?
Probably
Yeah.
like twice. It's
So-
probably both of them are probably One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The only good animes ever.
This
of
is
course.
basic. Oh, don't
That's
even
Boku no Pico and Aikatsu.
don't even try that, Brennan. Don't even try that.
We'll try it.
All right.
So, however you pronounce it, something no Hitsujikai. I don't. Someone else do this.
Daitoshokan no Hitsujikai.
Okay.
Daitoshokan.
Daitoshokan no Hitsugi.
What do you? No,
Hitsujikai.
It's Jikai. Yeah, come on, man.
Fine. Well, anyways,
You know
it's got a
Japan.
great library in it. It probably won't be the greatest library.
I don't think they'll be reading much either.
There's a
Probably not.
library club. But unlike the previous ones that I had a problem with, I do not think this one will pander at all, and therefore it will be great.
I see. You can really, that background that it gives you, the description really lets you know that it's not going to do that at all, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it lets you see all the staff too.
I feel like this is the kind of time that we would put
Like
this
just
image
look
up
at
on
all
the
the
screen.
staff, and look who's doing everything. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's staff.
Mm.
It's pretty big.
They're pretty helpful, I would say.
they have an entire month helping them.
Let's see, what is
Wow.
this? I feel like it would be like just if there were an anime, it was just you watch someone read a book and then essentially you're just reading a book. That would be really, really cool. Because then you're reading a book, but it feels like you're watching TV.
No.
It's Book
No.
V. Book
Just read
V.
a book or watch TV.
Scott, this is the 21st century. We don't have time for both. You gotta pick and choose.
Okay.
You gotta multitask.
Yeah, that's what he said. Pick and choose.
I lied. You can't pick and choose. You gotta do both at the same time.
Oh, speaking of books, though, Denki-Gai no Honya-san is set in a
Nice.
youthful bookstore comedy.
Oh,
So
man.
that
Is
has
a
got
genre?
scores across the board of 1.5 and 2.5 out of 5. So that's not looking very good.
Is youthful bookstore comedy a genre? Is that
Yes.
is that really is that an actual genre?
Yes. Think of all the great youthful
Wait a
bookstore
second.
comedies.
Okay.
It's-
There was the greatest Daitoshokan
there
no
was-
Hitsujikai.
It was bookstore comedy McGee. That was
Really?
probably my favorite.
That's the best you can come up with.
Okay.
Probably-
On the spot.
Anyone else
Best you can
notice
come up with.
it's comedy and sign-in, or however you pronounce it, which is, usually
What?
your dark shows,
Sign
Yeah.
in, yes,
your
think-
Mariah
How do you do that?
Nikki,
Is
your...
it just hardcore sexual jokes?
I have no idea, because watching the PV, this looks like the most basic crap show that comes out.
Well, sign in
every
just
year.
means it's
How's that-
targeted at 18 plus.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
how would that be targeted
usually-
at 18 plus?
It doesn't look like it's targeted at 18
Wow,
plus.
that art looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not. I don't like it very
That
much.
doesn't even look stylized. That just looks.
Yeah, it does generally just look really bland, everything about it.
Yeah, it's
It
a
looks
style
like-
of drawing that I just don't like.
They look like they're cardboard cutouts. But
Well, see,
that
the
drawing.
things you can
it's
do
like-
with that and be better, like Kyoto Eni sometimes does stuff like that, and it's
Yeah.
really good.
It reminds me of like Ishukan
But-
Friends, which turned out
yeah.
pretty fun, but I just generally don't like that art style.
Yeah.
All right, so all good with this one?
Yeah.
All right,
Definitely.
so then
Oh,
Don't-
but guys, it has lollies.
oh jeez,
Oh,
man,
boy.
let's talk about
That-
child porn, eh, guys?
That
Yeah.
just went up on my
Oh, we can go back to Boku no Pico.
Oh, perfect. No,
And
instead
Full
let's
Metal
just,
Alchemist.
And I'm okay, done with that.
And
Yep.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
yeah, let's talk about all those. No, let's not. So Donten ni Warau is the next one by Doga Kobo. What? I don't.
Oh,
I have not heard of them.
Where do I start with this?
it has an average score of 90 without being out yet. That's pretty good.
Okay.
That actually okay.
And
It looks like
apparently
it's about Nazis.
Yeah, it appears
I like
to have
that.
some Nazi metaphor. It's got a prison and stuff.
No, it's always
Um,
great when you got mix of Nazis.
Oh,
and
God.
stuff.
It's shoujo. It's shoujo.
What?
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 Abandoned ship.
Abandoned ship.
Abandoned
I
ship.
only like shoujo comfort food. There better not be action in my shoujo.
Guys.
Nana
this-
all the way.
The synonym to this, like apparently in English, is
No,
buddy
no,
laugh.
you don't get it. There's all guys in it, and it's a shoujo.
Oh,
You know what that means?
oh.
You know what that means.
Let's back away carefully.
Okay,
No,
moving
that's-
on to something
Abandoned
with
ship.
actual excitement. Fate Stay Night Ultimate Unlimited Blade Works. I can talk.
It's gonna be the worst and least hyped anime of this season.
Definitely.
Probably.
There's been no buildup of hype over the last few years for this.
Oh.
Honestly,
everyone-
it's
everyone
just
I've heard.
complete crap.
I mean, people die when they are killed, Scott.
Yep.
Maybe-
Maybe
do.
Wednesday night should have stayed dead.
Well, this is how it should be because you got to finish the quote, otherwise it's taken completely out of context. So it actually
It's
makes
not-
slight
well,
sense.
You need to accept this.
It
and-
doesn't. It makes sense in
It's
context.
not a
bro.
good quote.
No, it doesn't.
It's not a
it's
good
not-
quote.
This
It's the
is not
reason
what
why
we-
everyone makes fun of
Get
it.
out.
It's because it sounds really hilarious when you take it out of context, but
It's
you
not,
know it
even
makes
in
sense.
context, it's a stupid thing.
It's poorly written, but it makes sense.
No, it does. Get out. Get out.
Okay.
Anyways, it's
Yeah.
by Ufotable. It looks great. I've watched the first episode. It's great. Super excited.
God, I watched the trailer for that.
How would you have watched the first episode if we're doing this?
Did my 14-day free trial on Crunchyroll.
Oh, wow.
But no, you see, we can't do it because this is.
Oh, we definitely
Oh,
did this
yeah.
before the list. Yeah, this is.
Well, I forgot to mention I am actually Akira Shimbo, so I can do what I want.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but I watched the review, or not the review, the trailer for this, and now it's really obnoxious because now I have 2 series to watch because I haven't watched Fate's Zero yet.
Yeah.
I know that I have to. It's just that first episode's a killer, and then this actually looks incredible.
Here's one thing I'll definitely give is the first episode of this compared to Fate Zero first episode. This is better because it has a solid action scene and stuff.
All right.
I won't spoil anything, but it still does the backstory that's necessary, just like Fate Zero.
Yeah. Still,
And
I got
so on.
put in the Holy Grail of War. I'll have a strange companion. I don't know what they do. And the prom's tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep.
That school setting. Gotta love
Perfect.
it. Speaking of not school settings at all, Garo.
All right.
Garo, Honoo, no, Kokuin.
Studio
No.
Mappa's
Going with Kokuin.
second anime.
Who you gonna call? Ghost Mappa.
Yep.
That's probably a little
Action
strange.
demons.
That one.
Okay.
That was a decent
So,
one.
Oh,
anyone know anything about this?
I have
Yeah,
no
it is
clue.
based off the old. I think it's based off the old TV show of Garo. And Studio Mappa recently debuted with Terror and Renaissance, Terror and Renaissance, which was by directed by Shinichiro Watanabe and was fantastic. The PV of this looks fantastic. It has actually really good CGI, which is like 2 words that don't usually go together. It looks like it's going to be great because Studio Mappa.
Because one of the genres is demons. It's like High School DxD.
Eric, no.
It's basically the same thing.
Eric, why do you have to do this
It's
to me?
basically the same
You're
thing.
only allowed to compare things to Boku no Pico.
I'm watching the
Aikatsu
PV for this
on
right
this
now,
podcast.
and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Studio Mappa. Like, they just suddenly came out of nowhere, and they were like, yeah, we just made Terror and Renaissance, and it's beautiful, and it's great, and it was like, what is this?
They're
Basically,
spreading art-based terrorism.
yeah, basically they had the second best premiere of any anime studio ever, second to Ufotable with Fate Zero.
Oh,
But
yeah.
guys, let's move on to something that looks like it'll
Yeah,
act.
this one, oh god. This one I've
geez.
been waiting
Throw
for.
aside everything else, and let's just read this excellent intro paragraph to this anime. An anime adaptation of the mobile game Girlfriend Kari, a game where the player has a girlfriend, has been announced. Look at that premise.
Everyone knows that mobile ports are good on
Just-
everything.
What a premise, though. Seriously,
Yeah.
It sounds so riveting.
I mean, watching the PV, there seemed to be this close emotional bond between you and, like, the 15 girls that were in it.
Has a girlfriend.
You know, that is something not a lot of people get to live through.
Also, it actually looked like the kind of game you would play on your iPad or something.
Oh God, it
in
does.
the PV.
This
So
looks like
that's beautiful.
This looks like the kind of thing that you have on your iPad when no one else is around, and it's like if you hear anything, you just turn your head over your shoulder to make sure that
Yep.
nobody's watching what you're doing.
Or alternatively, you just throw the phone out the window and hope no one finds it.
Or
because
alternatively,
you're
yeah,
in
well,
trouble.
or you just don't have a smartphone because you're cool. Like me and Scott.
Yeah,
Woo woo. Virtual
now we're
5.
player.
Yee. All
Yeah,
right.
I think there's over 500 girls.
Wait,
No
hold on, guys.
Japanese wording.
This says it's 67. What?
The first episode's not even out. Just
Oh,
move on.
okay, yeah, never mind.
Accept it and move on.
It's not as
All
good
right.
as Aikatsu, though.
So
How can anything be as good as Akatsu?
yeah.
So
Okay.
the next one's Grisaia no Kajitsu by 8-Bit, which the anime revolves around Mihama Academy, a prison. Oh no, I'm not reading that. Hold on a second. This is what I think this is. Is
Wait,
this what
is
I
it-
think this
is
is?
this
Is
what I
this
think
prison
this-
school?
No, this isn't. I don't think.
No, this is
Is
not.
this-
This is
This
Okay.
was supposed to be supposedly good looking. It's got like some anime stereotypes, but it's gonna be kind of like the mediocre show that's decent of the season, probably.
All right,
No,
I'm gonna
it's
actually
not prison school. That's good.
Yeah.
actually read this. So the anime revolves around Mihama Academy, a prison-like school built to preserve fruit that has fallen too far from its tree. What?
Don't
I-
question it.
Okay. I'm talking about super fruit, Morty. It's got the super C's in the super fruit.
Yep.
It is home to 5 female students who each have their reasons for enrolling in the academy and live their life idly within the walls of Mihama. One day, Kazumi Yuji, the institute's first male student, arrives. Gee, what does that sound like? And throws the orderly rhythm of Mihama off balance. Is Yuji what the girls need to hold off their lives once more, or will the weight of their past prove too steep a wall to overcome? Or is his past even heavier than any of the others? Well, this sounds...
Alert.
It takes a lot of work to make an anime entirely about fruit.
Still, this is... I mean, it's absolutely nothing like Infinite Stratos, am I right, guys?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing
Infinite
at all.
Stratos also isn't like anything else either.
I don't get the reference, so I'm gonna go with a solid yes.
That plot has been done like 80 times.
Sounds great. But has it been done with fruit, Brandon? Has it been done with fruit?
No, it's like we get to see all the different fruit and how it interacts.
It's perfect.
Well, I'm personally excited to see an anime done entirely in 8-bit, so that'll be exciting.
That's awesome.
You gotta love 8-bit. Still, I'm probably gonna end up watching this just because I want to see how they do this because it sounds okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess maybe.
This would probably be in the top 10 of this, but I don't know. There's probably a lot of anime in this actually.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how to label any of this.
You can label it as school, just like this website does.
Is that it? That's all it has? It should be labeled fruit. Fruit should be a genre now.
Its source is Crunchyroll, so there you go.
We need more fruit animes and manga.
We do.
Yeah.
It's true. We should have a mech fruit thing where it's like they drive orange robots and citrus like lemon robots. It'd be so great.
What?
So next we move on to the furry.
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's move on to the furry anime.
This is genius.
Yeah.
Gugure Kokkuri-san.
So
the greatest furry anime ever.
So far, what I've heard is it's people that like Inuyasha will like this. So that's
people like Inuyasha. What? People like that?
Yeah, it's really popular.
Is that good? I thought it was like Naruto with furry.
It's like really old Naruto with furry.
Okay.
And a love interest.
Let's see.
Oh,
What is this even though? Is it just there's a little girl?
Like a guy with a fox who likes panting near little girls.
Oh wow, that's not his problem at all. He becomes worried about her terrible eating habit of cup ramen for every meal, so he decides to haunt her in order to protect her. Gee, that sounds effective.
Oh, there's also
hey guys.
There's a guy with an emo flap as well, and everyone knows anyone with an emo flap is just a bad person.
You don't haunt people to protect them. It's like a ghost goes up to someone and just follows them around and does their taxes.
Well,
you don't do that.
You can visit. You can haunt someone to protect the person you're haunting. Oh no, I was trying to tie in. No.
Let's move on. I don't want to talk about that one.
Well, this seems like you'll know if you want to watch that, and I know that I don't want to watch that.
Get out.
You will know, and you will probably keep it quiet, or you will go to Furry Friday.
Yep, Furry Friday. Starting next Friday.
Starting every
last
Friday.
Friday. And every Friday.
And the next week.
And the next week.
And next week. Hey guys, guess what's up next?
Gundam Build Fighters Try!
Or
Gundam. It's a Gundam!
I believe this is the highest rated anime so far.
Let's check it.
92.8, but this must be 92.8.
I mean, not yet aired though.
Out of 1,000.
Not yet aired. But I mean, I haven't watched any Gundam, and I don't plan to watch any Gundam ever.
I mean, I hear every once in a while from people with reputable sources that Gundam is pretty good to alright, but no thanks.
Yeah.
If you like Gundam, more Gundam, good for you.
Yes, if you like Gundam, you got plenty of Gundam to watch and keep yourself busy with.
Yeah. I don't actually know anything about Gundam.
It's mechs.
Yeah,
I know there's mech.
Basic of mech.
Yeah.
So it's just like mech fighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's it's like in space. There's a space story.
But
in
the my guess would just be like Dragon Ball, but with mechs and without Dragon Balls.
I guess.
So maybe a little less plot armor.
Big Dragon Ball.
Maybe a little less plot armor.
I see.
Probably. I think there's like multiple generations or something, so probably they just eventually die off type thing.
All right. Probably just say like, and they lived happily ever after. Hey, look, new people to care about.
Yeah, I think that's kind of thing.
All right.
But is there fruit?
Is there fruit?
Is there fruit though?
I don't think that there's fruit. There's an orange one. One of those robots is orange, and another one's red.
It does kind of look sort of circular.
Oh, guys, guess what's up next?
Yay!
No, Reconguista.
Oh, Gundam, less problems. Everything's better with Gundam.
We get a 68.2 rated Gundam. I see.
I don't really care enough to read any of what this is about.
More Gundam. More fun.
Gundam, yeah, Gundam. Oh man.
It has a genre of space, so there you go.
Sunrise just really knows what they want to do, and they really do it.
Yeah, so they had this. They had like 2
I
mech
got
series last season or something, I think.
Wow,
Yep,
they
yeah,
have
cross
3 mechs up so
Yep,
far.
yep.
And Aikatsu, though, so they're
I mean, good for them for doing all that, but whoa, I should check it out. This next one, which I'm gonna let someone else introduce because I feel like I've been introducing everything because I'm awesome.
Hitsugi no Chaika, Avenging Battle, second season, but basically second half of the series. Studio Bones.
Studio Bones, yo, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty
thanks.
good. If you like the first season, watch it.
See, the problem is that now I have 2 more anime to watch again. This happens all the time with this fall list. Now I have like 6
read
anime
part
to
of the
watch.
manga for this.
You read it? What?
I read a little bit of the manga for this, and
How was it?
I didn't. It's probably decent.
What is that supposed to mean?
I think it means he doesn't remember.
80% chance that it is decent.
All right.
It means he doesn't remember which one is which. They've all blended together. He's read too much.
He's seen too much.
I have only read.
He needs to be silenced.
I mean, what I know is she shoots like a unicorn and explodes, and there's blood everywhere and stuff. And
Not
it's
10 exploding.
So
in
what
the
you're
bread.
saying, what you're saying is friendship. Hold on, it's a very good thing, but I've
Friendship
forgotten what
is
the My Little Pony opening is. I'm not upset about this.
My Little Pony.
I was going to make a reference.
My Little Pony.
Friendship is magic.
Yeah.
There you go.
To whenever.
You can be haunted with that forever.
Friendship is magic.
So here we go.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end up watching that.
Battle Wa. Why did I pick this one?
No Battle
Good day.
Nichijou-kei.
No Battle Wa, Nichijou-kei.
I recognize Nichijou, guys. Booyah! I win.
Battle Wa, Nichijou-kei no Naka.
So let me.
That's schoolgirl. Am I good enough for that?
Let me just give my Studio Trigger impression.
All right.
Okay, Big Brother Gainax, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving you to go do my own things in the world. I'm tired of producing your visual novel ripoffs and stuff like that. I liked making Gurren Lagann. I'm gonna go make new things. Now I've made Kill la Kill and Little Witch Academia. Now I will go back to what Gainax did all the time and make crappy visual novel and light novel stuff.
I mean, so far in terms of art, it looks great, but I don't know anything about the plot.
It's extremely
The art
standard.
does not look great.
All right.
Talk, that is
I'm really liking this.
that is very contrived.
I mean, it's well done and it's smooth.
No,
See, the problem is trying to talk about things like that is now everything is basically well done and smooth.
I mean,
when you try to make an anime and you probably try to stylize it a bit or put in your own style, like if you look at Kill la Kill or
Well, I mean, the problem with that is if it doesn't
like those all have very unique art styles.
I mean, but then sometimes that just it doesn't work out, and then people don't like it because of the art style alone, and you just it can be a safer choice to just go with the standard art style because people like it.
Basically, the big problem with it is it's Studio Trigger broke away because they wanted to do cool things, make their own stuff and whatnot, and they're just making light novel adaptations. But it's probably just so they can make money and make actual stuff.
I mean, they probably fell into the same trap of, we can't make money being artsy.
Yeah, basically.
Supporting the poison of the industry.
This is going to be their cash cow for a bit, then they'll hopefully make new stuff. I mean, they're already working on Little Witch Academia 2 for the win.
Nice.
And that'll be good.
Still, our enemy is the light of humanity. Under the
Next
dog, we are
one.
forced to exterminate ourselves.
Yeah. Let us move to the next one.
All right.
Okay, so this is absolutely nothing about it. So there's a Phantom
Joker. Kaitou Joker.
Basically, it's Batman meets the Phantom of the Opera, as far as I can tell.
I want to know how I got these scars.
Yeah, it's like the Phantom, but he's also the Joker.
The dog chasing cars.
Yep.
My father was an alcoholic.
The art style looks cartoony.
Yeah, I think it's probably for kids.
It's probably for
that would be my
men.
guess.
It's probably for but the domain for this is probably 0 to 8 in union with 35 to 50.
Well, it's shonen and not My Little Pony, so I think it's
algebra jokes.
Yep.
You see, you don't make algebra jokes on a podcast. You want
why not?
You want people to watch.
Oh, what?
It does have the source of ANN, so that's basically as good as CNN.
Basically. Basically. Has Shin Animation done anything?
Guys, wait. There's no hashtag. It's bad.
No hashtag.
Why even bother?
Yeah, game over,
Let's
man.
see.
Game over.
Oh, yeah, they've Doraemon. That's the only thing that I've heard of that the studio's done.
What was Doraemon? I recognize that.
I don't know. It's from 1979 apparently. It's it's got like that. It's got this one character that's like really iconic, but no, I don't think anyone's ever watched the show.
I have to look. How do you spell it so I can look it up?
Goraemon.
I don't think that is iconic at all. It's a big blue cat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone knows
yeah,
that.
I know it. Yep.
Yes, it's a cat.
The only reason why I know that show is because John Young Bosch voiced someone in an English dub. So shout out to John Young Bosch.
God, stop following cassettes. No one even cares about you.
Who has cassettes anymore?
I do
This is
in
your
my
fault for
basement.
owning cassettes.
This is what happens when you're in basements. You get old stuff. There's
This
a
is your...
foosball table behind me, Brandon.
I mean, my basement's filled with records, so
Okay.
and vinyl albums and all that. So it's kind of old.
Ow.
All right. Well, I mean, I have nothing to say about this show. It
I
looks
think
like
it can go die in its hole.
I think that it
Anyways.
can go to somewhere like where little kids will watch it and appreciate it, but probably not.
Yeah, and they can die in that hole too.
They can probably
Sorry,
die.
kids, but it's gonna happen.
If you watch that show, you
Kids.
will die.
Kids, you should all go and watch Aikatsu.
If anyone watches
No.
Kaitou Joker-
They should go with their friends and watch Boku no Pico.
Yeah.
Just
They
get
can
all
show
your
their
friends
parents
together, lock them in a room,
Watch
and
it with your-
get your parents in there too,
Watch
and
it
just
with your
all
parents.
watch some Boku no Pico.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
they try to get out, just
strange old men on the street and invite them to watch Boku no Pico
if they
too.
try to get out, just kill them.
Alternatively, if you're a little bit older, such as say middle school or high school, just go watch School Days.
Oh yeah. Sure.
You'll appreciate the relative reality
Get all
in
the
there.
great romance in it.
It is-
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
it's-
moving on.
It really.
Okay.
It embodies American culture so well.
Yep, but let's
What
get out
is
of the gutter.
Yeah.
So I am
And move out to the second gutter, which I don't actually know anything about this. It's probably good.
Kiseiju.
AKA Parasite.
Yep.
So, we will all be watching this, of course, just to see if they have the penis hand.
This is Parasite, right? Just
Yeah, it's
an
Parasite.
adaptation. Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Parasite. I mean, I read like the first chapter and it was great. It's a really cool concept, but I'm probably not going to finish reading it because the penis hands. I'm probably going to watch it because it looks fun.
I will watch it for the penis hands.
All right.
Yeah, I spoiler alert, stuff happens.
Yeah, it's a really cool show. It's a really cool concept, and it's I think it looks really good.
And there's penis hands. So let's move on. That's all we need to know about this. Penis hands.
Okay, Log Horizon 2. Database,
Well,
database,
guys,
Siri in the
database.
database. Whoa,
You know how unhyped
What a
and
big shot, baby, in my head.
the addiction of the world still spreads.
Did anyone actually like Log Horizon?
I loved Log Horizon. It was
I
good.
mean, come on.
I say loved. I really liked it. It was a good show.
It was really good.
It was very
Season
enjoyable.
2 will probably be really good.
Yeah, I mean, episode 1's already out. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
Because I was in an awkward position wherein I didn't know whether I should be prepared to know what to talk about for all of these or go in with first impressions about everything.
Oh, good thing I totally didn't say that we could do whatever we want with this.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, see, now that's the reason why Scott is the one who knows things about
No.
things.
honestly, at this point, all of you probably already know what Log Horizon is.
It's
Do
not
they
Sword
though?
Art Online.
Because our 2 viewers that are gonna watch this,
Oh.
are they going to know what Log Horizon
Will
is?
they? Guys,
You know
don't
what? I think we personally know the only 2 people who are going to watch this,
Log
so...
Horizon. It's not
No.
Sword Art Online.
Yep. It's not Sword Art Online. Basically, it's the critics Sword Art Online. Because critics like it, while people don't necessarily like it. While Sword Art Online, people like it, while critics hate it.
Yeah, so, I really like the show. Sword Art Online, it's not about them being in a video game world. That's just more
You know
the
what the
setting.
problem is,
The
Eric?
focus of
The
this is
problem
about...
is it didn't come out this season. That's the problem.
Oh, gee, oh, man.
So we're going to move on.
And we don't need that debate here.
Yeah, you're right.
To
It's really good, basically.
Nadano to
yeah.
Venatus.
Yeah, State Light, which is sort of like State of Decay crossed with Deadlight. I don't know, it came
It's
to me.
State Light, not State Light.
Shut up.
Get punked. Get punked. It's in Western Europe, too. No one likes Western Europe. No one lives in Western Europe.
So I actually read a manga for this, and I actually really, really liked the art style.
It's in a dictionary.
Well, I can tell you the art style is jiggle physics. There are a lot.
Really?
Yes, but the art looks really nice.
Wow, but it's an
Okay.
adventure. You go on an adventure.
But the art was really nice. But basically, it just revolves around. It's pretty ecchi, but the main character's like an archer, and the main chick's like an overpowered wizard fighter thingy.
All right.
It goes on like that, and there's dragons and stuff.
Okay.
So they
Does,
set
do one
fire
of the main
to-
characters die? Because shout out to shows where that happens.
Dude, man, don't go spoiling. I'll never tell.
Cowboy
Get
Bebop.
their head bit off by a witch.
What? No, what? Wow, it was really weird of you to just bring Cowboy Bebop out of nowhere there.
Well,
Definitely.
Let's see. Magic Kaido 1412. Kaido Karubo. A normal teenage student whose father is often absent. That is not a complete sentence. Wow. I am
Is that where it
disappointed.
stops?
Kaido Karubo, a normal teenage student whose father is often absent.
Okay.
When his father dies in mysterious circumstances.
I feel like
Anyway, I don't feel like reading the rest of that.
Kaitou Joker should have a colon after it, and it can just be an introduction to who he is.
Oh,
That would actually work.
this is just...
Guys, so
honestly, you can't...
why are we critiquing grammar instead
Guys,
of
we can't even...
Okay.
Is this even worth reviewing if they don't even bother doing their grammar right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think that I and Eric and Brendan can all agree that proper grammar is the goodest thing around.
Me fail English? That impossible. Still, I would definitely put this anime on my steak.
Okay. Speaking of steak, Mushishi Zoko Shou 2, which is like a steak in that it is filling and juicy.
Just the joke was that it was by
guys,
A1.
I think this just passed Gundam on the highest rated one so far.
I'm just gonna clear my...
Nope, never mind. It lost by 0.4.
It's the joke was that it was A1 Pictures, which is steak sauce. Anyway, keep going. I just want to clear that right now.
So, do you of you watch the original Mushishi?
No, but I know
watched
that
some
I
of
should
it,
have
and it
because
was
it looked really good.
Because I did, and it was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy that they what is this?
I mean,
because it says it's a sequel to a bunch of shorts about it.
Well, like, this is the second half of the second season that came
Well,
out.
anyway, so
trainers.
the original Mushishi was really good, and I liked it.
Yeah.
It had a really cool concept, and it wasn't really it didn't really all go together, but you just kind of saw different parts of what happened, like not parts of what happened, but just like it's a different story in every episode.
Yeah, well, see, that's actually kind of why I didn't watch it, is because I prefer when there is continuous plot line throughout.
But it was really good, and
like,
it's definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it.
I mean, it sounded really good, and I'm sure they feel like the kind of stuff you think is great. I'm sure I would like it. But...
Yeah.
It's like the perfect thing to just watch one episode every night.
Yeah, it's not something that you would stream through.
But it's not like a lot of manga or anime either, because almost all manga just have linear progression. But
yeah, it was
so
cool.
Go and watch it.
It's a lot more character as far as I know.
Yeah. Oh, but speaking of steak again, A1 Pictures Nanatsu no Taizi.
Oh, I ate that. So
Hi, Scott.
Taizai, yeah. I gotta say, the art style makes me want to throw up.
I agree.
Let me look at it. Okay, so the uploader has not made this video available in my country.
What is this even? What is this show? What?
Basically, it makes me want to throw up, and I don't want it.
Hold on, I don't get it. Just reading the first paragraph of this, and then looking at all the genres, and then looking at the art style and how bad it is, and the fact that the uploader has not made this video available in my country for the preview on YouTube.
Yeah, it's also not available in Britain, because I use British YouTube, because I'm set on that for some reason.
None of this makes me think that this is going to be too great.
But it has an average score of 76. No hashtag, never mind, moving on.
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh god. Okami Shoujo to Kuro Oji.
It has shoujo in the name.
No, but see, this is shoujo comfort food.
Wait, what
is this? Shoujo comfort food. This is my kind of shoujo.
What is this?
I don't even know. It's shoujo comfort food. Doesn't really matter.
What? Hold on.
All the bows and ties have the same exact color pattern of like candy cane ugly.
So the art style doesn't look particularly...
It looks extremely shoujo.
Yeah.
Everything about this screams shoujo.
What? But
wow, hold on. Wait, Scott, apparently the main male is an ultra black-hearted sadist. That does not scream shoujo.
It kind of does.
Have
you ever read or seen anything shoujo?
No.
Honestly, not much.
No, that's most shoujo.
All right.
Yeah, if there's like some Heart of Darkness person, it isn't shoujo.
All right. So what you're saying is that this person is Belgium.
No. Could be the Belgian Congo, but
not
Belgium.
Okay. That shall be his name, and he shall be the Belgian Congo.
But
moving on from Belgian Congo.
You'll know if you like this, and
if you like this, you'll
like
probably
this,
want to
take
take
a
trip.
Give me a call, and I will not say anything to you.
And I will answer
my phone.
I will hit. I'll hit you up with a trip to the psychologist, and you can go to Belgium.
So is this next Ore Twin Tails ni Narimasu?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is the gem of the bunch right here.
Yeah, is this like a gender bender?
No. Is it? I have no idea. It's about Twin Tails.
Transformed into the Twin Tails warrior. So
I think it is.
Is it?
What?
Is it? That
But what? Does fruit get gender bendered?
Y-
Because if there was
Is
fruit,
there fruit?
if there was fruit, I would totally watch this. But if they're
you
just
know,
not
they all have different colored hair and outfits. So there's blueberries,
okay.
there's strawberries, and
lemons.
there's lemons.
Perfect.
So fruit, guys, if you like fruit, you're gonna love this.
And
Yep.
if you don't like fruit, then well,
Get
have a
out.
fun time with scurvy.
So there we go. You're
That's is
the-
there much to say
it is
about this?
probably the best gender bender on the fall anime list.
Is there much to say about this except for Mjolnir attack?
What? Okay.
Brennan, please, you got that right?
That's a good one.
Okay, good, he got that.
Second season exists.
Okay. Anyways. Oh God. God no.
Just
You
one.
people know. Anyways, Oriichi no Furo.
Not doing this. We're moving on.
No, it looks really bad. There's two guys in the bathtub, and one of them's a mermaid.
Mermaid. It looks like typical yaoi.
This is
Highly
yaoi
rated.
shoujo. That's the bad kind.
There you
It's,
go.
guys, it's free Mach 2. It's they're in water. There's mostly naked
No,
men.
we're moving on. We're moving. We're moving on.
No, trust me. Free 2 is coming up.
Oh,
We're moving
God.
on. Okay.
Okay,
Psycho.
this next one I actually care about.
It's not Generabuchi, I said.
Oh, I have seen like 2 episodes of the first of
It
the.
is Psychopaths 2, you should say. So Psychopaths. What? This is another one of the ones that I watched the trailer for, and now I know that there's 2 series that I have to watch.
I saw the first or part of the first season. So
Nice.
basically, the plot is that at birth and throughout their entire lives, people are monitored to see if they're quote insane unquote, and if they reach a certain level of being likely to do a crime, they're usually killed. So there you go.
Honestly, it's I really, really like that concept, and I've been meaning to watch the first season for a while now. This is probably going to push me to do.
Dystopian future thing, sci-fi.
Dystopian futures usually are good for me.
But
I mean, I like it. I'm just sad the second season does not have Generabuchi rating for it, and that's gonna be super disappointing.
That's gonna be really weird. Isn't he like the classic cop drama?
No, he's like Madoka Magica and El No Zero, and who could have predicted such tragedy? You know.
Yeah.
From what I remember though, I didn't really like the art style that much.
I think it looks perfectly fine.
It was just kind of basic.
I do love the main girl who looks like she's permanently stoned.
Yeah, she does actually. I noticed that. But 420 ablazing. What's she gonna do?
420 in the jungle, smoke mid lane.
This is. I feel like at the end we should probably make a list of the top animes, and this is probably gonna be.
Not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
All right. Well,
I just have to put Aikatsu up there like 5 times.
True. You're right. It wouldn't work.
Aikatsu.
It would just win all the top places.
So let's move on.
Sanzoku. Oh, sorry, Sanzoku. No Musume Ranja.
Yay, Studio Ghibli.
All right. Let's see. This. What is this?
The CGI looks terrible.
This kind of looks bad, actually.
What is this?
Stuff in old, like Norse myth, some old European myth story thing.
I mean, the stories for that are usually good if they don't get hecked up by the directors.
I mean, how's the art style look? Bad?
Bad.
Oh, it's awful. Trust me.
It looks
Looks
pretty
bad.
to me. I don't usually like child main characters just because they're always.
I mean, I think that it can work out really well sometimes. I don't think this is gonna be one of those times. Like Hunter x Hunter 2011. Blah blah blah. Yes. But
What were those words that came out of your mouth? Because they weren't words.
The important ones were Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, okay. Because you said blah blah 2007 or something.
So that looks. I
It
guess
looks really
like,
bad, but it looks like it's Ghibli.
If you like little girls, you should watch it.
That's not a girl.
That's a girl.
Is it a girl?
Yeah.
The story is about a girl named Ron.
Do I care?
Yes, because you called me out on it.
Clearly you do.
Okay.
You can't call someone out like that.
Called me out on it. So there we go.
Well, the thing I care about is you being wrong.
Oh wait, Brendan, what if it's a gender bender?
Oh.
Gender
What if they're in a forest? There's probably.
What if there's a
fruit somewhere.
competition between the best gender bender of the season?
There's probably some fruit. There's probably fruit in that since they're in the forest.
You know what? But it will never be as good as the fruit of Ori Twin Tails ni Narimasu. So let's move on. Select your spread of Wix sauce.
Yeah.
Is this like you make a Google spreadsheet?
Okay. So hope, desire, greed goes with each of these feelings in the heart to be controlled in the vortex of a dangerous game.
Is this another death game?
No, it's like a card game.
So people who feel emotions are being swallowed into a dangerous game. There you go. Moving on.
Sorry, Yug. I was just so focused on this children's card game. I was too focused on this Brooklyn accent to do well in this children's card game.
Yeah, Brooklyn Rage. I mean,
all
I
the
guess
hashtags.
it's supposed to be kind of cult popular type thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you like making spreadsheets, go for it. But
Yeah.
But
Well, I don't think streets are gonna be the only thing spread. Because it's the main character.
moving on to more steak.
Oh.
Shikatsu Waki no Uso. Hey, 15 out of 10 gay piano scenes?
Yep.
All
So
right.
it's got musical anime. It can be good sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it generally depends on how good the soundtrack is. And I haven't heard any of the soundtrack.
A1 picture animes that revolve around a kid that's messed up mentally and has hard time making social connections sometimes are good. Shout out to Nanana. So I hope for this.
I'm trying to find a place in this preview where they play instruments.
Well, he doesn't because he was messed up psychologically.
Art style looks.
It looks pretty
the art's-
A1
Shoujo,
the art's
actually.
fine, but-
It's shoujo art style and shonen.
I mean, just listening to the background in that video, it was good music. That was good music. It's going to be the highlight of the show, I believe.
And that is shoujo art in the shonen. Interesting, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's like a hybrid.
It's not quite total shoujo. Like the hair is dark. It's like the colors are not as like realistic as shoujo usually is.
Yeah.
The way they do faces and lips are.
Yeah, it's definitely got shoujo influence.
Yeah.
Messing it up.
So I guess if you like music and that's
basically if you want to listen to it, go for it. I
Yeah.
don't know how good the plot's gonna be, but it's gonna sound great.
Well, I mean, it's A1 Pictures. The first
Piano
3 episodes will be perfect.
guys.
And then it'll go
There's a
downhill.
piano flute.
Yeah, who doesn't love piano flutes? It's the best
There you go.
instrument.
No, jazz flute is best instrument.
Oh, okay. Yes,
Well,
the jazz flute.
So I guess if you yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Alright, Shingeki no Kyojin. Bahamut
No.
Genesis.
Yeah. Studio Mappa again. This is
Oh, man.
the PV for this is really good. It's gonna be really good.
Is it?
Yes.
You want to give us a rundown, Scott?
Basically the PV shows like a bunch of cool action scenes between gods and stuff, and some heroes fighting, and they have cool personalities from what I can tell.
This is a social card game.
It's like magic, and it's like a magic show would not be about them playing magic. It's not
Right.
like Yu-Gi-Oh! They're playing cards. It's about the lore.
I really like that. I really like that a lot. That's
And-
a great idea.
Yeah, it's got really good CGI, which is something you don't usually hear.
Right?
How's the art style?
It's,
Like besides CGI, like
I like it. It looks like Garo again because it's the same guys.
I like it. It's smooth.
so another CGI from Studio Mappa.
Actually,
Yep.
I really like the colors in this. They do a really good job with the colors.
Is it fruit based though?
Probably.
I mean, it's gotta have some fruit. Like,
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
If
go.
it didn't have any fruit, how would they maintain a healthy diet, guys?
10 out of 10 would have fruit.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
This looks like one of the great ones. I'll say great. One of the good ones. Really good ones.
Speaking of the
Shiro
great ones,
Bako.
Shiro Bako.
Okay, so
It's
this
not
looks
like a Shiro
non-romance
Baka.
shoujo,
Baba Bako.
which that would actually be kind of cool.
Wait, what?
It looks like a non
This is
Romance
PA Works
shoujo?
apologizing for Glasslip. That's what it is. They're going, sorry guys, we kind of screwed up. Let's get back to what we used to do, and it'll be good.
So hold on. Is this that they all want to be like voice actors? Is that the idea?
Yes.
I think maybe.
All right, that's fine. If they can do that well, they can do that. They could pull off something like Bakuman. That's the one, right?
Bakugan?
Yeah, that. Yeah,
What
Bakugan.
are you gonna
No.
do?
So you
Odds stacked
Stacked
against
against
you. Back against the wall. You gotta
Gotta
give
give
it
it
your
your
all.
Anyways,
Oh, I probably gonna
the one about the manga.
right?
writers.
Manga artist. Yeah. There's a girl in there who wanted to be a voice actor.
There's
That
this
was
is-
more
this
about
is
romance.
potential.
Though.
This one
This
has
looks
potential.
more like non-romance shoujo, which could be cool. But
Oh, well,
anyway,
who knows? I don't know. Is there an episode out? I didn't check.
no.
Yeah,
4
okay.
days.
So you probably just have to wait to see how it is when it comes out.
Yeah.
All right.
So next, Sora no Method, which had definitely the most like cute lolicon PV, so that's gonna be a thing.
Yuri.
Really? Does this win? Alright.
It wins the Ken Award for
Art
appealing to Ken.
Art style, meh. Super
I feel
meh.
like that's a thing that I should get that I don't. Who's Ken?
It's from J-Taku. He's
Oh.
a member.
Oh,
He's
okay.
into the lollies.
All right. Well,
Art style looks
can we call that the Brandon Award
Mm.
since Brandon's a child molester?
I mean, Brendan probably looks the most like Ken, so yes.
Perfect.
What? I'm not a child molester.
Oh no.
I did
Alright.
not molest that child.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that.
It's kinda
Anyway.
weird.
All of them.
Let's
Oh,
see.
God,
Yeah,
fuck.
I don't. There's very little description given here. I have
And
no
then
idea
the
what
TV
to think about
The
this.
TV
Scott, do
looks
you
kind
know?
of bad.
I'm gonna jump to you here. Do you know anything about this show? Because you seem to be the
It's
person who
gonna
knows
be
things.
like the cute girls running around and appeal to the people that like the
So
cute
it's
little
gonna-
girls.
It's gonna be like Usagi drop then, right?
I guess.
All right.
The art style, meh. Super meh.
All right.
I don't like the way they did the hair. It just
Whoa,
looks.
whoa, guys! This next show, the title is spelled incorrectly. Why even bother going over it at all?
Terraformers?
For Mars, the
Yeah.
terraform Mars.
That's weird.
Oh wait,
Anyways.
is it Mars? Because if so, I'm perfectly happy with that. That's a pun. It's a pun. It's Mars, isn't it?
Oh god, is.
Yes.
Gosh darn it.
Terraform Mars. Oh yeah. Okay, so Terraform Mars makes its animated debut as a startling work of science fiction and adventure. With Earth becoming increasingly overpopulated, an ambitious plan has been put into place in terraforming Mars using mold and cockroaches. What? That does not sound very effective.
So that is the worst horror preview I've ever seen.
Hey guys, we need to live on Mars. Let's throw some mold and cockroaches on it. Let's do that. That'll work.
Yep. Okay. So, anyways, having seen the reviews of this and the people talking about it, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's-
Guys, they have to fight giant cockroaches, man.
It's
But it
one
had a
drawing is
fun.
it's got the like bloody action that draws in people and it appeals to a lot of people like Attack on Titan, stuff like that. And they're like, oh, bloody action, but it's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
It's you can't just have bloody action and expect it to be good.
Oh god, can we skip the next one, please?
No, we can't.
Oh,
skip
guys,
it.
Sunrise has done something besides mech with
What?
Tribe Cool Crew.
Looks like they're pushing the boundaries of Aikatsu.
Oh, it looks like it turned out great for them too, pushing the boundaries past mech.
Yeah, and this also reviews have got like 1.5 stars. So
How
it's
does this have a
probably gonna be bad.
67.5 average score? Do people just go in jokingly and put in hundreds?
I mean, you can rate these things before they come out. I don't think these
Alright.
scores matter.
It's true.
Guys, it has a hashtag though.
Wait, guys.
Tribe Cool Crew.
Ooh.
He feels the rhythm of the sound of chalk in class. Honor's got the chalk zone. Honor's got the chalk.
Japan's first full-fledged dance anime, and hopefully their last.
Good.
Art style
I don't
looks.
believe that. I don't believe that at all. There's got to be another dance anime.
I mean, other than like idol shows, maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
The art style looks goddamn terrible.
Yeah.
Yep. They look like funny stickers.
Yeah.
They look
Those
like
do
they're-
look like those stickers that your teachers would give you, and it would
Yep.
say like "You rock"
and
Yep.
then
or
you-
A plus.
Or dance on.
Yeah.
Or cha challenge yourself more.
Yeah, there would be a bunch of dance puns. Also,
Yeah.
that one pink one looks sort of like something out of My Little Pony.
looks
so
like
that makes
she's
me sad.
she looks anorexic too.
Or guys, the one breakdancing would be like break
And the one
your
behind her looks like
your expectations.
of her food.
Yep. And then there's the fat one, which is just there to make fat people feel better.
You realize that was the one I was talking about, right?
No, I don't realize that.
No? Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Tribe Cool Crew. Eric was actually rehearsing for that. Did you
What?
make it in the Tribe Cool Crew, Eric?
What's the Tribe Cool Crew?
What?
Oh.
The thing
Oh.
we just. Oh, God damn it.
Sorry, I just had such a space out moment. There's a pot right now that I'm staring at.
Are you doing pot? Is that your problem?
I'm staring at pot right now.
Why do you have pot there?
There's a pot and there's a ladle in the pot, and it's very shiny. You'd be surprised at how shiny this is.
He's doing pot.
Yeah.
Oh, so shiny.
Okay, Trinity 7,
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Trinity 7 in no Masu. Oh, God.
Mahotsukai. Come
I
on,
know what
guys.
this
There we go. Okay, I was a little bit
Uh-huh.
disappointed because I thought at first this was gonna be some Yuri, but apparently there is a guy.
No,
Oh,
I know
man.
what this is. I know what this is.
Stupid
This
guys ruining my Yuri anime.
Oh,
Ruining
God,
my
this is,
Acme Riddle Part 2.
This is
Look-
this is a
looks-
popular harem ecchi manga.
Looks like I'm gonna rewatch Sakura Trick.
God.
Basically, this thing's just about this guy who wants to make his own harem because that hasn't been done before.
Oh man,
They're
gee.
So,
Well,
Cop High School DxD comp.
yep.
who all fall into this harem, and they all just happen to be magical. There's a ninja.
Excuse me, guys. This show is misogynistic. It portrays women in a bad light, and I probably shouldn't make that joke. Actually,
Basically,
Heard that
as usual, this
No one
show
heard
would
that
be
joke.
better if they removed
We
the
won't-
guy.
They hold grudges.
you didn't hear that. We're not gonna get flagged. No one heard that.
But you see, don't mention women on the internet.
Okay.
That's another one of the things that gets you flagged.
No,
Just say-
actually, people on the internet
I
aren't known.
stand with Ganondorf.
Hey,
thank you.
what's this? What's that thing over there? It looks like the next show. Gee.
But
Scott, do you want to talk about it? Because if so, please do.
no,
Save,
I don't.
save us from ourselves.
Okay. Anyway, studio.
Mirai no
of people.
Motomete.
Did you say the first word?
Yeah, I was kind of talking
Yeah.
at the same time.
Ushino wa Rita, Mirai wo
Thank you.
Motomete.
I feel like we should all
Right.
get gold stick or just pats on the back at the end of this for pronouncing all of these. Doesn't even matter if they're wrong.
This is what all my time spent in Japanese class has been working towards.
What do you even do in Japanese
Oh.
class?
I don't know.
Alright.
I wasn't ever awake.
So
Yeah.
I thought this one might be interesting a bit, but then I realized it's harem, and I feel like it's gonna be pretty
It's
bad.
school harem,
What's the concept?
which means
There's like a club, and the club's like moving out, and they're holding like their last meeting, and then there's a ghost that problem or something they have to investigate.
style
Right. Is there
actually
fruit?
looks.
Is the ghost made out of fruit?
It looks pretty standard art style, but kind of accented nicely, I guess.
Is
So I'd
the
say.
ghost
Oh,
made
no, it
out of
Actually,
fruit?
looks that bad. The art. No,
it looks like it's got the coloring I like.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't
And
guys-
the
look.
shading.
Yeah,
I
it
like
looks
that.
decent, honestly.
Yeah, actually, just looking at the picture, yeah, it looks like really
There
nice
was
color.
sitting next to in a puddle of semen.
What?
Oh, no.
What
Okay,
did
no,
it-
that's water. That is
Go- Okay,
Water.
Brandon.
Okay.
Okay.
happens to be.
Okay, Brandon.
Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Where women belong is in there? So what you're
Man,
saying?
Brandon, you're the antagonist of this podcast. This
Yeah.
is like how Scythe managed to be the bad guys in a documentary.
I
Oh
see.
yeah, that was great.
God, free to play. Oh, it was so great.
Yep.
They were a bad guy in a documentary, and they're not even a corporation.
You mean
Anyway,
E, right?
what?
You mean E-home, right? Not Scythe.
That's what I meant. Scythe's the good one. E-Home's the bad one.
Yeah.
My bad. They're all.
When
Whatever.
you actually managed to be the bad guy in a documentary, you got talent.
It's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless it's like an activist one where it's like we
Oh,
need to save the
jeez.
environment
Man.
because
It's
Microsoft
Like
man,
to take
is
the
killing us.
opportunity to say, "Screw you, Chinese esports. You suck." Moving on.
Yeah, guys, like the supporting character for this though isn't an underappreciated glasses coon. I don't know how I feel about that.
Toei Animation, so it's probably gonna look pretty crap.
World Trigger would be the name.
But
Imagine that the world is a gun. There's no one. That's it. That's the concept. The world is
So
a gun.
Studio
Nothing
Trigger
happens.
sold their name at the end.
Really? Did they?
No, because it's World Trigger. It was a bad joke. Move on.
Okay.
so they're not actually showing the art style in the preview.
Yeah, the preview was for this is awful. It's just a bunch of like still frames and stuff.
They're showing still frames
Oh,
of manga.
Well, I think
some
this is the one that had some bad CGI robots in it for a second. I forget.
I think this is a manga adaptation.
So do you know anything
Yeah.
about this, either of you? Because I don't.
It's got bad reviews.
Okay, yeah, it's a manga adaptation, and so instead of showing the actual anime or anything they're doing, they're showing still frames of the manga and panning them.
Guys,
Yay.
it's action school sci-fi. It was so close.
Yep.
So close
Yeah,
to the
that's the worst
trifecta.
CGI robot I've ever seen in my life. Wow.
So close to the trifectum of action school
Oh.
Yuri. Oh well. Yeah, this doesn't look like anything special to me, and I don't know about you guys, but
It looks
I
pretty
would
bad.
like to actually see what the art style is like.
Yep.
well, have a fun time not seeing what the art style's actually like, because that's what you'll be doing.
However,
It's
if you
a
want to
switch.
see what the art style of this next one, Yaoimushi Pedal Grand Road, is like, go watch the original series, and then you'll know.
So hold on, this is a cool idea for a sports anime. You know, it's
I guess.
biking. Yeah,
Well,
they
I know a
don't-
lot of people are really happy because apparently the first season ends like halfway through a
Oh,
marathon.
guys, this just took the highest average score though.
Wait, which one?
Yawamushi Pedal Grande Road. This
Well,
took the highest average score.
it has Mushi in it, so it's almost Mushishi.
I like this though. This is a cool idea. I generally don't like sports anime.
Oh, this is a manga.
but
Yeah,
I feel like
this is
this
a
could turn
manga.
out fine.
I saw this manga. Although
Yeah.
I've seen like every manga ever, but
I mean, that being said,
I
my
didn't read
family's
it
pretty
because
huge into bikes and bicycling, but I'm
Uh,
maybe just a little biased.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
this
good
sounds
for the
really
fans though, because they wanted it, they got it. It's good
Yeah.
for them.
you
Alright.
see, it's this thing that I can't read a manga if the main character has glasses.
Wow, what do you have
Nope.
against people with glasses?
You know, I don't think they're
Wow.
really people.
Brendan, why are you so? You really are doing a great job of being the bad guy.
Yeah.
I just don't think they're people. You know, Like,
Kind of like
they
women.
don't even have names.
See, we're already starting to separate though into you're the bad guy, I'm the obnoxious crazy guy, and Scott's the makes sense and knows
Some of
things
them
guy.
don't even have
Agreed.
names, Eric.
But
Did you
they do
know?
have names.
They even have names.
Yeah. Do you think it's funny?
I do. Anyway, so last one on this list, wow, man, is Yuki Yuna wa Yusha
Oh, we're ending with
Aru.
guys. Ending with the best.
There are far too many U's in this name. Not U's. Far too many Y's in this
it's
name.
got
There's so many
Crystal Girl
U's
in it,
too,
that's gonna be
actually.
good.
Yuki.
There are 7 U's in this name.
Yuki Yuna wa Yushi di Aru.
There are 7 U's. How
And
do you beat
3
that?
Y's.
How do you beat that? This is obviously the best show. There's probably fruit in it too. There's got to be fruit.
The hashtag is UUU.
Oh no.
So,
See,
does
that's
anyone know anything about this?
No.
Oh yeah, I know. I know all about. There's a girl in a wheelchair, so it's kind of so it's like she should have been on Katawa Shoujo, but she was cut. She was really bitter about that.
Well,
Decided to
this,
become
I
a hero.
don't know what to say other than this show has 7.
Is that it?
The show has 7.
Well,
You know what? We're just done here. The outro. Screw you. We're done here.